And feeling a little bit dusty today, but got the workout done and dusted, so that's always a great start to the day. Now I'm going to pull up to the electronics store, see if it can hustle a mean deal for a product that I've had my eye on for the last 2 weeks. So it's going to be just running around doing some errands today. Nothing too exciting, but we'll see what comes from the day. I'm not really thinking about it too much. Just see where it takes me. I'm a little full of energy now. Real mean interaction with the guy there. He took care of me, gave me some well-deserved products, and I'm stoked. I'm ready to get into the day now. Pulled up at the local establishment. It's not even the local. It's probably about 45 minutes away from the house. Millionaire's Chinese restaurant. And I got spotted. I just took a photo with a supporter, very loyal supporter. Crack up. Hey. Loud as, make the whole restaurant boom. Oh, we know you. And it's like, oh yeah, trippy as, funny as, but I mean, it's just fun. Wait, if you see me in public, I got another one at the last Chinese restaurant. I got a message on Instagram saying like, oh yeah, we saw you at this one. And my husband, he's the biggest fan. I'm like, bro, come up. If you see me, come up. We'll take a photo. We'll hang out. We probably won't hang out. Come say hi and do all that good stuff. First up for the feed today, we have deep fried wontons, and I'm pretty sure that's the sweet and sour sauce. Sweet and sour pork just came, and this is easily the best sweet and sour pork I've ever had. These guys do it so well. The sauce is on point, crunchy as anything. The onions.
The onions are the best.
Oh, the onions are better than the pork apparently. Nah, you got some rice as well soaking up that sauce, so let's taste.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Here's a piece of sweet and sour pork. Crispy, hot, delicious. Super saucy. Yum. That hits every single time. Dip that in the sauce. And these are absolute heat. Yum. Oh, look at this. That filling is absolutely stacked. I think what I like about this sweet and sour pork is how crunchy it is and how sour it is. Sometimes they just leave it sweet, so it's just sweet pork. But they add a lot of vinegar to like hit you just here, make your mouth water. Next up we have barbecue pork fried rice. Got a nice piece of barbecue pork here. And some peas and carrots. Wow. These guys are getting the wok on point, eh? I'll list the restaurant in the caption so you guys can come check it out. Because seriously, we've been coming here for years and years and years. It's my favorite joint. When I moved away, out of the way, not so much. So with it being a treat to come in, makes me appreciate it even more. Next we have combination chow mein. So I gotta have some broccoli. That's my favorite in stir fries, and some noodles. And these guys get so on point. I was just telling Antonio, this is like the OG. This place is the OG of Chinese food in the Wellington region. They can just get it so saucy, so you can just slurp it down, eh? We got beef bok choy and some noodles to slurp it all down. Yeah. Just has that classic taste. Yum. Super tender and super saucy. Bro. Honestly. If you're in Wellington and you haven't checked this place out, you need to stop sleeping. Come through immediately and come support these guys, because they've been going strong for a long time now and they've just been flying under the radar. It's always good at helping the local businesses, bro, especially if they're excelling or selling out like a real mean product. Man, I'm absolutely hammered. That was exactly what I needed. I loved how just soupy and slurpy those noodles were. Perfectly seasoned. I think the wok is very different to the last Chinese restaurant. This one was a lot more subtle, but still like powerful. But it was just like spread throughout the dish a lot more. But this is what the outside looks like. If you're ever in Wellington, coming to, I don't know, hang out, bro, you need to come to this place. It's been my secret spot for a hot minute, and for a good reason. It's just something that's just always been beyond delicious. Like, they've been so consistent, just years. I think when it was like lockdown, and it was like the day lockdown finished, I came here, and every like little milestone when I lived around the Hutt Valley, I always come to Yan's because it's just the best, honestly. It's got like, I've got an emotional connection to Yan's. The other thing that I have to get almost every time if they have it is these Portuguese egg tart. You need the browning, you need the buttery, and you need the pastry. You just need a little bit of sweet to hold down everything, and everything just becomes a treat. Easily. Look at that filling. Custardy as. Pastry buttery. Flaky. Hands down my favorite way how to end. If anyone knows why it's called a Portuguese egg tart, other than the obvious, like why yumcha, a lot of Chinese establishments sell these. I'm real interested in it. I think they're better today.
Really?
Yeah. How often we come here?
Maybe once every 3 months, it feels like.
Yeah, maybe once a season, if that, if we're lucky. Before, when I used to live in the Hutt Valley, at least once a week. Once a week? Once every 2 weeks, minimum. It is real different practicing with someone, especially if you're getting recorded. For example, if I'm there by myself, I'll get into rhythm a lot faster, but it's like the old rhythm. When you have a camera there as well, you get a little bit self-conscious, and then you try to hit it too hard as well, and you need part of that in your practice to know like what doesn't feel right. Because at the very end, I think I had about 30 balls left, and then something in my mind clicked in terms of not my setup or anything. Oh, it was my setup, but essentially like I started implementing a bit of a forward tilt, which just changes my low point, where my gravity is, as well as like the different percentages that I have in my legs. So implementing a forward tilt when I was like heading off the ground and stuff allowed my eye to get over the ball a lot more, and I just built up like a whole lot of consistency, which is better for the long term. And that's the thing, because I've only just started, so I don't really mind going to the range and acting like a bit of, not even acting like a dickhead, but just like not being afraid to like hit a whole lot of duffs to then figure out in my mind what's going to be better. Because if I go there by myself, I'm just going to be in the same pattern, and I don't think it's I'll learn as fast of like what actually works for a whole lot of consistency. So that's my take. Whenever I go to the range, we live like 45 minutes away from the closest range. So I got to go and I got to make as many mistakes as I can, because it's I can go to the course way more than I can go to the range. And so what do the coach think? The coach thinks at the end I started building up rhythm, but like way more consistent. Like I can tell when I hit it as well. Way more consistent, like dead straight A.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like you found your rhythm, and then you were just pinging them, maybe some duffs in the middle, but it was way more consistent.
Oh yeah, wow.
Way more consistent. I'm being truthful.
But yeah, no, it feels completely different as well. old pattern, new pattern as well, and just got to keep building on it. So on our way home now, I'm sweaty as. I'm not even smashed, just like worked on 200 balls. Man, my drive was absolutely horrendous, but I think that's just part of the grind, part of the grind, trying to do just different things. I think I had 0 good drives. Yeah, 0 good drives, but that's all good. Just got to keep going. To sum it up for you guys, it just feels like you're playing naked. It's just like real hardcore invasive, and I'm watching some of the footage back. I can see like my arc pattern has changed and come down, but I mean, you just have to go through it, So man, even if you're like still like an amateur, bro, just set up your phone and just record yourself, and I think you just expose yourself way too hard, like real hard, to the point where you can watch it back and you just be like straight away like boom, like I know what I'm doing wrong, instead of like, oh, I don't know. But I mean, you gotta go through, you gotta probably make yourself not even make yourself look like a clown, but like you're just trying new things, bro. Raspberry flavored pineapple lumps. I'm not sure if this is gonna be licorice or what. So if you know, what was it called? Pineapple lumps is a real popular New Zealand candy. It's pretty much candy, and the flavor is pineapple and dark chocolate. And then they always make new flavors and stuff. I think last year was Hokey Pokey, and I really like that. I don't know, if you freeze them, they become even better. They become like crispy and crunchy. So with the PR, we get one of these, and then I have to make sure if there's any secret information. I always love getting PR. I've noticed, and I've said before, a couple of years ago, the PR was flowing. It was like absolutely getting spewed out, which was so awesome to see these brands. But then obviously recession talk and political talk and stuff like that has kind of just detrimented the whole kind of the vibe. Everyone's just kind of like walking on eggshells and stuff, so that's not good for business. And I think that's the main thing. It's the main thing. You need the business to be good for people to be happy. I don't really like sweets in general, but whenever I get PR and stuff, I always like supporting the brand, supporting the business. Just getting the new product out there. It's a real mean piece of content as well for me, myself. And I mean, having a little bit of candy is not too bad. It's not too bad if you do it in moderation. I'm looking at the pink packet. And, I talked to Antonio about this as well, because they say... Oh, I can't. No, I can't spill too many beans right now. But you can pick these up at the shop, $3.30. So I'm reading one thing here. It's almost like a little bit of T's and C's for sharing content. The ASA, which is ad help, something rules and obligations and stuff. Advertisement Standards Authority. So people with followings and stuff that they give PR and gift the products can't like deceive their following by promoting this, when in reality it's like they're getting it for free. So it does have its place, but they always be changing the rules and stuff, and just changing what kind of language you can use. And so the latest one is it has to be labeled free product or free product and advert or advertisement with or without a hashtag. So with that, you can use as well sponsored, collab, and gifted, because I tell you what, I don't know, it's a bit of a little messy industry, eh? Boring stuff, bro. That's all boring stuff. I don't want to talk about boring stuff, ASA and stuff. Like, just make sure you're labeling your posts. Anyone out here in the space, label every single one of your posts. You're not detrimenting anything. Like, yes, that you can like come up with theories and stuff with the algorithm and that, but label your posts, and then you have nothing to worry about. You're not doing if you don't, and you're doing like a bit of the shady way, the only one that you're detrimenting is yourself. The business are getting away scot-free, but like, bro, they're the one making a lot more money than you.